says, from BD Mayhem, who I think is on this call, I have zero sympathy for Jess. He's just a whiny, angsty stereotype, which is fine and normal right up until you intentionally make other people's lives harder. I don't see any difference between Jess and Tristan. They're both entitled egotists who expect everyone to bend to their whim, especially Rory, the innocent beauty they hope to corrupt. I disagree a little bit. Have we gotten a lot of entitlement out of Jess?
Well, he feels entitled to people's money when it's not his. He feels entitled to the gnome and it's not his. I feel like robbing is an entitlement.
I mean, stealing a garden gnome is a time-honored prank.
Okay.
It doesn't, I mean, you are going to have a gnome curse on you forever.
What about punching people? Because we don't know that Tristan put his hands on anybody, you know?
Right. I mean, he put his hands on Summer.
But that was consensual.
Guess so.
But Jess is actually punching people.
Okay. But we don't know why. We're not given any context, except that the person he punched is a jerk. But everyone's kind of a jerk. I don't know. I see, and I know we're setting up Jess to be the bad boy, and we had to give him all the bad boy stuff in one episode. So but I think stealing a garden gnome and putting it somewhere hilarious is like a time-honored prank, right? People who grew up with garden gnomes, back me up.
And I hear you. It's just that if you can keep adding, it's not just the garden gnome. It's the drinking beer. That's also breaking the law. It's the taking the money. That's also breaking the law. So you're actually breaking the law. Yes, it's petty theft. Absolutely. But I don't know. Do you start with grand larceny or do you start with feeling entitled that things are yours when you're angry? Punching people when you're upset. Tristan hires people to take apart cars and putting it back together.
Right, but we're not there yet in the series.
Right, yeah, but they are doing things that they are financially capable of.
That's true.
Yes, but I am getting ahead. Oh, but let's talk about Lorelai's response to Jess. And Kristen says, this is the least Lorelai has ever seemed like herself. She knows this wouldn't have worked on her when she was a kid. It's a little bit mortifying. Now, Kristen is talking about when Lorelai catches Jess about to drink her beer. And she calls him on it without calling him on it. She said, oh, thank you. And she doesn't bust him on it. But then she says things like, oh, you're so lucky to have Luke. He's so special.
What?
And
yes.
Weird.
What is she thinking?
I don't know. That would have made me hate anyone. Don't tell me my time right now is special when I'm feeling like you just yoinked my whole life from me. I've no say in anything. And you're like, cheer up, buddy. We're nice people. You're going to love it here.
Right.
Shut up.
Right.
In what world would that ever work on anybody who's upset ever in life, let alone a teenager?
Never. What was she thinking? It's so weird. And for someone who seems so in touch with how teenagers think, I don't know, maybe ask an open-ended question. Or maybe don't say anything. Maybe maybe let him have the beer.